hate whiskey. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I should get rid of all this stuff. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again. Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin. Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I used to be an avid reader. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink of the stranded whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks. Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see. If I were you, I wouldn't hang...
Why not?
First off, the sailors from around here say you can hear noises, screams.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of but all anything else.
What can you tell me about?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland. Then...
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it?
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. We saw them in the papers, and we said to ourselves...
So they made you feel...
You need to see them for...
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded...
What can I tell you? The name, it reminds us of the golden age when our whalers left for long months and came back.
It was a tough time.
Ah, but steeped in glory.
Captain Fitzroy told me about it.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well. I didn't expect to find... What's the source?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to...
I'll tell no...
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor.
What gives you the right to judge me?
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
Do you like our song?
We may not be
That's true. It's a...
I've never heard.
Only people from here know it.
It's a local legend.
Watch what you say.
That cat's
Ah,
weird. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would...
It's true.
what report?
The one that's framed, right? Our grandparents.
Dang it, well,
I bid you
good night.
So,
If I had the wing of the girly boy, I was
the miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
What can I get you?
That'll be all for now. Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Please, move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, the same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address.
Ah.
I didn't introduce Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't?
Oh, no. Now, please, allow...
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters!
You can see that I'm big...
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir. Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't remember having countersigned anything.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored?
You mean that the dates...
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store.
I see that you're indeed maritime activities. I imagine that the Hawkins...
But you don't know with whom?
No.
I'm looking for warehouse...
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to?
It belonged to the Hawk.
Precisely. Ship owners from...
I think that somebody here wanted me to search. I was looking at your photograph.
Ah, yes.
Interesting. I thought it was you, but...
And for good reason.
Your father.
John Fitzroy. His wooden leg is here. You can go and...
I found a threatening letter.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us...
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as...
Can you not do anything to stop...
Don't you worry.
The miraculous catch.
Not at all. It's an episode from our glory. Go read the story of this. It's displayed on...
I shall be on my way.
So come back and...
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this.
Are you saying our work? Forget it.
I'm not here to hinder you. Edward Pierce.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death.
Darn it.
My investigation has led...
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say?
Not much more than what everyone knows. They were all burnt to death, right?
The whole mansion.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around.
What do you mean?
The only one left there is old Silas, and he can be unpredictable. Especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home.
Come on, you could tell me.
No, if it gets out...
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Boy, we don't have a clear conscience. He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you...
I've seen the kind of messages. You're not scared.
Of course I am. She's not interested in small... You, on the other hand, nose around too much?
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory. But I ain't. You want to know more, go...
Good. I shall take my leave. It looks like there's a way in under this grate. I could use this old winch to lift the grating.